Gamers of Reddit, what is your "this dude forgot to turn off his mic" moment? Back in the Halo 2 days, a teen was getting yelled at to get off the game. He called his mom a witch, and she responded with an ass whooping that sounded like a hyena getting mauled by 50 cats in a plywood box. The teen's kid brother got on during the beatdown saying, "Hell yeah, he never lets me play." Little man was actually pretty good from what I remembered too. Ass whooping that sounded like a hyena getting mauled by 50 cats in a plywood box. I don't know how that feels like, and would prefer to never know. Wasn't really a "this dude forgot to turn off his mic" moment, but rather he was trying to play it off as if it was. I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare when one of my teammates dies and is left to spect at me. After a while, he says he has to leave and then proceeds to moan loudly. At first, I thought he was jacking off until he leaned into the mic and in the worst girl voice you can imagine, said, "Can't believe guy's name has a 7-inch penis." I just laughed uncontrollably and he responded with, "Sorry man, was having sex." If you're gonna lie, why stop at 7 lol. Kid on PC arguing with his mom because he didn't want dinner. I was so hungry and his mom sounded sweet. So basically me and 3 other dudes on Discord. One was living with his parents and grandparents. His grandpa barges into his room and after mumbling something he yelled, "Pull down your pants." Dude was just wearing some dirty pants, but we fully misunderstood the situation. I laughed so hard you don't even know. Older sister was telling his little brother our teammate that is her time to play and she will turn off the console if he doesn't get up. He insists, "Just this one match, please." No, 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 disconnected, lol. Years ago, Halo 3. My cat was being unusually affectionate and cuddly. I killed a guy in multiplayer and was distracted by the cat. I start asking who has a fuzzy belly, who is my fuzzy girl, and it turned out the guy I killed could still hear my voice and he was having none of it. I wish I still has the XBL message he sent. He seemed really insecure about his fuzzy belly. Yelled at his new wife while she was asking for help with groceries and their 3-month son. We chose not to hang out with him after that. That's some real bullshit, man. I hope she has a new husband. No, I hope he has realized his mistake and has changed. Basically this guy during my game was saying we needed to finish it quick. His girlfriend was coming over. This was during a ranked game, so the guy didn't want to leave. It ended up being a pretty hard match. It was Dota, so it ended up being 120 minutes long. He started to flame everyone on mic because his girlfriend was almost here and we needed to end the match. Then we hear him apologize to his girlfriend because he can't leave, and then she says it's alright. She wants to see how focused he can stay. Thank God for the ability to mute people, otherwise we would have heard him getting his dick sucked for 20 minutes. He didn't stay focused on the game and we lost. The biggest lie here is someone playing Dota had a girlfriend. The biggest lie here is that someone can lose while getting a blowjob. His team lost. He didn't. Caught my friend jacking off on mic thinking he muted himself. I heard him groaning, so then I shouted "no coming in my party." It was the strangest noise, like 1,000 bananas being peeled very rapidly. Not bad, but memorable. I get to my buddy's house and he is playing COD. Has his headset on. This house is a work in progress, so every time I get there, something has changed. I walk into his gaming room and see he has made some modifications to the house and ask him about it. He proceeds to give me a lesson on construction fundamental / building technique / and the why. After about 5 or so minutes he realizes he was mic the whole time and he goes, "Oh shit." Someone chimes in, "Hey, so that was actually really interesting and all, but can you shut the duck up?" I don't think we ever laughed as hard. OMG, this happened to me. My press to talk button was stuck and I had gotten up to feed the cat. I always sing songs for him as I'm feeding him and, apparently, my mic picked everything up. So when I got back on, my entire raid was singing about my cat and I was embarrassed as hell. I don't sing in public at all. I find it hella embarrassing. Lmao duckin' on it mate, they were repeating it cause they loved it. I don't have any as weird as the ones here, but I definitely recall one time getting ready to pull a raid boss in WoW and hearing one kid's mother yell at him to take out the trash. The kid was 16 or something, and all 24 of us were like, nope, not pulling yet, go take out the trash for your mom. I also have a friend who used to fall asleep on Discord after taking Ambien, and some of those conversations were hilarious, but I'm pretty sure he knows where I live, and will kill me if I share them on Reddit. Make the sacrifice. I must know. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I was that dude once. Nothing scandalous, just embarrassing. You know how sometimes couples will be all sugary sweet, love-a-dove to each other when they are alone, in a way that they'd probably not do in front of other people, because it's so cringy. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. People in relationships. Anyway, I had my headset on and was being a typical idiot with my friends. My then partner was nearby, so I took off the headset, forgot to mute the mic, and commenced the instant transformation into this over-the-top cute-as-y lover kitten. You can imagine how much I wanted to crawl under a rock and die a few minutes later. That was like 12 years ago. I was extra careful about the mic from then on. I wasn't playing or watching the live stream, but during an iRacing event, NASCAR driver Kyle Larson did not realize his mic was on for the entire group and therefore was broadcasted via Twitch said, "Can anybody hear me? Hey N-word." Very next day he lost his real life NASCAR sponsors and his real life ride. Bruh, imagine losing your career on iRacing. Just today I was playing Modern Warfare and this guy on my team had his mic open. His phone rang in the background and he picked up to his wife talking about how he needs to get off his ass and go to the store. He led with profanities and ended with a fine witch and went back to playing. I said into game chat, "So are you gonna go to the store?" Unfazed he said no. His wife needs to leave him, holy shit. A group of 5 of us had been doing several runs in WoW and had been chatting it up the whole time about whatever. One woman's boyfriend came into her room and asked her if when she was done, if she could look under his balls. He had a bump and didn't know if it was a pimple or a boil. He was talking about how much it hurt and itched, and he tried using a mirror but couldn't get the angle right. She let him go on for about 2 to 3 minutes as we were all busting up laughing before she finally told him her mic was on. Happened to me a couple times, the ball thing, not the open mic. First time was an ingrown hair. That one sucked. Second time was cancer. No longer sure the ingrown hair sucked. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel for more curated daily Reddit stories.